guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to do this again because apparently a couple people actually like it for some reason. I don't know why. So if you hear noises, it's the washing machine and dryer going on right now. So just ignore it. Hopefully, maybe. Also, my cat is being really crazy right now too, so yay. This is so, I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this. We're just going to do like some tapping and scratching. I got some triggers from like the last video and then slightly newer triggers. So I got the duck. Still trying to figure out names. I have read one comment that has a couple of names on it, but there's still nothing decided yet. So I like tapping on the belly better. I like the deeper taps, or the bass. I guess it has more bass. I don't know what you would call that. I like that sound. I like that sound. Did not mean to do that. I really hope the wash machine and dryer is not that loud, because it sounds really loud. But when I did like a test video, I couldn't hear it. But it just, I don't know. This is probably the wrong time for me to do this. This is one of the newer triggers, these little vitamin gummies. I know I'm in my 20s and I'm over here taking vitamin. These are actually, they're not that bad. But I was more interested in the way you like doing it. The next thing is another like new trigger. It's a little flat. It's supposed to be one of those toys that like do this, but I gave it to my cat to play with, and she poked a hole in it, so it's a little flat. But I thought maybe like doing like this. Well, it's a little hard to do because it's flat. I found the hole. That sounded wrong anyway. That's just so funny. Anyway, that was my bad. That was my bad for letting my cat play with it. Sorry if we're kind of flying through these triggers. The last video was kind of long. Well, the last video I did was like actually like an hour, and I didn't know, like when I was doing it, it felt like 20 minutes, and then when I edited it, it was an hour long. So I edited it and cut a bunch of stuff out of it, and still got 30 minutes. So I don't know. I think that's too long. So like, maybe it's not. But anyway, I got this pumpkin. It lights up. I got a black one too. It's over there in the corner, but they do the same thing. So. I'm bringing Bert back because Bert is really good to scratch on. Bert is awfully dirty. What the heck? This trigger is kind of stupid, but it's an empty carton of Planet Oat milk. Okay, this is just my opinion, but I honestly don't like this milk. I have the other brand, Chobani, I think. They make yogurt, whatever. Again, I'm from the South. We can't read or speak. But the other brand, is it Chobani? I think, I don't know. I like their milk better, but this is like super thick in my opinion. Like I poured it on my cereal and it just sat on top of the cereal. Like, the other milk, it actually pours like real milk. I don't know. I wasn't impressed with this. But anyway, there's some tapping on it. picture. Might not sound as good as I want it to, but it's a picture. I can't show the other picture because it shows me, but well, I wish I could show my face, but my job is weird, so we'll wait. I was hoping like the glass of the picture frame, I was hoping it sounded good. This just reminded me, during COVID, or actually I think it was like a year, like 2021, but it was still during COVID, and I was working as a cashier, and you know, like we had the mask that we were wearing, and I remember this old man, he said something, I don't even know what he said, but I kind of went, yeah, you know, like, I'm at work in customer service, and it, like they say like stupid jokes all the time, you know, like if you check the $100 bill, they're like, oh, I just printed this morning. Anyway, he said a stupid joke like that, and I just kind of went, ah. And he looked at me, and he's like, I can tell that you're laughing because your corners of your eyes like are going up. I'm like, that is creepy. I mean, it's not creepy, I mean, it makes sense, but like, what? What? That is so, I don't know. Do another, sorry, my phone says my storage is low. I've never had it say that. That is weird. I've had this phone for like 2 years. I've never heard it say, or seen it say that. Anyway, I'm gonna do like another story time. I don't know if anybody likes my story times or not, but oh my gosh, it's gonna keep telling me my storage is getting low. Whatever. But that man telling me about my eyes reminded me of something. When I was working in the deli, I just had turned 18 at the time, and this old man came up to me, and you have to be 18 to work in a deli, and he asked me how old I was, and I told him I was 18 because he didn't believe it. But this has been a couple of years ago, and he didn't believe I was 18. And I was like, because the counter is like this, and then like the slicer is on the other side of the counter, but my back is like turned to the customer. So like I'm just cutting the meat, and then he like looks at me, or not, well, he goes, are you really 18? I was like, yeah. He's like, really? He's like, look. So I turn around and look at him, and he's doing this, okay? He's going, he's like, I've seen 18. He's like, I don't believe that you're 18 because I've seen 18-year-old girls with bigger than you. I was like, who says that? What do you mean that you're what? I can't remember. That's been like a few years ago, and that stuck with me because what are you doing? Like, why is that? Like, that makes me uncomfortable for one, but for two, why is that the first thing that you notice about somebody? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I got right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, like always, like give me y'all's feedback about things. I love feedback, especially if it's nice. But no, I love feedback, so I appreciate anything that you guys tell me or criticize. So please do. Anyway, I hope to keep doing more videos like this. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time.